Hey guys, it's Alyssa Markel here. Today's video was going to be something completely different, but I started looking at Google questions about blind people.
Alyssa Markel, I promise I'll make a better title soon, yeah.
People ask really stupid questions on Google about blind people. Yeah, we are going to make fun of sighted people for a little bit. I'm feeling sassy today. I had a lot of coffee. The first thing I asked Google, how many blind people have jobs? I am trying to get off of disability because, crazily enough, I want to make something of myself. Google says that 44.2% of people who are blind are employed. Okay. But then I started getting into these type of questions. What jobs can a blind person have? Any job. Any job they want. Maybe not Uber driver. That's one thing. Ooh, this one interests me too. It said, what percentage of the world is blind? This says 285 million people are blind or legally blind. I am curious to know if that's with glasses and contact correction, because to me that doesn't really count because it can be corrected. Tell me what you think in the comments about that. Do blind people see black? I'll give this one to you. That is a solid question because some people do, some people don't. In my right eye, it's different than my left eye. I do see black in my right eye. That eye still picks up shadows and lights, but that's mostly it. My right eye is pretty useless because I have nerve damage in that eye, which is irreversible at the moment. So yeah, sometimes we do see quite a bit of black, but a lot of blind people can still see a little bit. How do blind people sleep? We don't. We're vampires.
Vampire.
I actually have always been an insomniac, so I can't really give a distinctive answer to that because even when I could see perfectly fine, I couldn't sleep. We sleep just like normal people. This is the one that got me to do this video. This is the iconic question that made me say, I'm dropping everything to suddenly do this video. Do blind people cry? Guys, I'm disappointed. Can a blind person live on their own? That's my goal. I want to be able to afford a place of my own. Living with anyone is just stressful for me personally. I feel like I'm in the way. I lived alone in college a lot, so yeah, it eases my mind. I can know where everything's at all times, and that is awesome. Blind people can definitely live alone. How do blind people earn money? We walk the streets. We get a job? No, this says many do not work and are on disability. I want off disability so bad. Also, I'm sorry when I do these videos with my phone, I'm like up here, but you guys get the full experience of me being visually impaired. Can blindness be cured? I have so many people that talk to me about there'll be a cure one day. Okay, you have to accept there might not be. I'm fine being blind. That's kind of why it was so hard for me to accept myself for a long time, because so many people were telling me, you'll be healed. There's gonna be a cure one day. That might not happen, so I have to work with what I have right now, which is a lot. I can do a lot more than a lot of sighted people I know, so is it really disabling me? It is in the view of sighted people that don't want to hire a legally blind person. And I think if other people accepted me for me, it would just be a lot more ease on myself. There's probably cure for some blindness. There's just different forms of blindness. There's different diseases. There's different areas it affects of the eyes. So just keep that in mind. Blind people don't necessarily need a cure. How does a blind person know if it's day or night? We don't have these there iPhones that tell us what time it is. What do blind people see? We don't. I'm sorry. I'm so sassy right now. We all see differently. All blind people, I feel like, see pretty differently, so it depends on a person-to-person basis. What should you not say to a blind person? Don't ignore them. Yeah. Don't ignore me, bitch. Don't ask them how many fingers they're holding up. Which has happened to me a lot. Don't touch or grab them without permission. That is something that really freaks me out in public. Even if I know it's somebody I know grabbing me, it throws me off, and I'm just like, please don't do that. Please don't do that. Keep your hands to yourself. I know you're trying to help, but it really freaks me out and gives me anxiety. Yeah. Don't assume they're also deaf. I get yelled at a lot, or talked to like I can't hear, talked to like I don't understand what they're saying to me. Like I'm just blind. Sorry. This one says, don't mess with their stuff or food.
Joey doesn't share food!
Can blind people cook? No, we're vampires.
What do we eat?
We go out and we hunt for food, and we suck the blood out of any living creature we can find, because we have all night because we don't sleep. Yes, we can cook. I cook a lot. Am I good at it? I wouldn't cook for other people. I'm very self-conscious about being a decent cook, and I only cook for myself because I get nervous. But yes, blind people can cook. You just figure it out. Have I burnt myself a few times? Yeah, but I'm pretty safe with cooking, I feel like. What blind people can't do? Driving a car is the only thing I believe blind people cannot do, other than see. Is being blind scary? Yes, sometimes it is. Sometimes I enjoy it. I don't have to see people, and that's nice. It's scary whenever you want to go somewhere alone, especially being a girl and being really short, being blind on top of that. It's like, target, easy, target. You would draw a lot of attention to yourself because people are constantly staring at me, so maybe I'm not an easy target. Let's hope not. Do blind people get paid? Do you guys want to pay me to be blind? Because that would be sick. Hey, I'm blind, pay me. It's like a bully in school. Give me your lunch money, I'm blind. What? Ooh, I like this one. Do you lose your visual memory when you go blind? For instance, my parents, I still see them as when I first went blind at 16. I can see through screens easier, so when I see pictures of them, you know, through my phone and stuff, I'm like, you've changed your appearance a little bit. Huh, it's really weird. How do you keep a blind person busy? Why are you trying to keep us busy? Are you afraid we're gonna take over the world because we're vampires?
Are you afraid?
Do blind people need light? I personally need a lot of light to see what little bit I can see. Yes, light is good for me. I love light. How many years does it take to go blind due to glaucoma? I wouldn't know because I went blind due to surgeries for my glaucoma. I'm gonna set that down for a second. It's been under control. I don't know why I put that in quotations. Like, my pressures have been in the teens, which is good. How do blind people tell time? With our iPhones. With our technology. Thank you, technology, for telling me what time it is. What does a blind person do for fun? Anything we want. I personally drink, then I get drunk goggles, and I'm like, am I blind or am I just drunk? I'm totally joking, a little bit. Can a blind person fall in love? No, because we don't have souls. Because we're vampires, remember? Gosh. I wouldn't know because I've never been in love. Am I right? You other blind people who are married, are you guys just faking it? I'm watching you. I want to throw my phone at this one. Can a blind person talk? Hello? Can I talk? Am I talking? It says, when talking to a visually impaired or blind person, speak normally. Yeah, because we're normal people. Since blind people can't see you, but they can definitely hear you and understand you. Can a blind person talk? What kind of question? I hope to God that was also a 6-year-old on Google. This one says, how do I make myself go blind? Why would you want to know? There is a lady that caused herself to go blind because she said that was who she felt like she was meant to be. Screw you, lady. I'm gonna end on this one. How does a deaf person talk to a blind person? Oh, we just have to have an interpreter. I've always wondered that. I could if they could read lips, and they could also verbally communicate, because that is possible. I'd have to enunciate, which I don't do sometimes, but when I'm on camera, I try. I was very sassy today. I apologize. I wanted to do a fun video though, because doing videos only on my disabilities, the traumatic side of the disability, is not good for my headspace. Thank you for watching this random goofy video about weird questions about blind people on Google. I'll try to get a video up about the background of my blindness and how I went blind, but I'm in such a good mood lately. I don't want to face that right now and talk about it. I've also been going through voc rehab to get a job, and I've talked a lot about that with them. We did a fun little video today. We having fun. The first Google question is, how many blind Guys, I hate my life. I can't say Google because I have a Google Pixel. And when I said that, it stopped the video and started asking Google a question. So, dang it.